What's up, nail geeks? Today I have two new holo polishes from Zoya to share with you guys. These are releasing in a winter holo trio set along with the already released Brighton. First up, we have Everly. This is described as a full coverage diamond holographic fuchsia red. So in person, I would describe the base to be a very interesting type red. It's definitely very warm toned. This is super sparkly in person, and I feel like given that it's a warmish kind of red, it's almost to me like a chili pepper red if it had just like a touch of a peachy orange undertone, which probably doesn't make much sense, but just roll with me here. I feel like what you're seeing on the video, once again on my monitor, is color accurate to what I'm seeing in person. This one has kind of a pretty jelly-like feeling to the formula, at least to me. I feel like majority of people are going to be just fine at 2 to 3 coats. And I am topping it off with Zoya's Naked Manicure, the glossy top coat. This is the first time I'm using this top coat, and I actually found that I really liked it. It dries down very quickly, so highly recommend just giving off of that. It also leaves your nails insanely glossy as well. This is probably one of the more glossier ones I've used. So the top coat definitely gets approval from me. After top coating, I did not have any texture at all on Everly. Next up, we have Cadence. Cadence is described as a diamond holographic classic pink. I really was excited for this one. I do enjoy a good Barbie pink, if I'm honest. And I feel like this one is a very bubblegum pink, just if it was just a little bit lightened. So a light bubblegum pink is how I would describe it. Formula feels pretty similar to Everly. It's got almost like a jelly-like quality to it. It applies super smooth, very buttery, has that nice squishy feeling to it during application. I do feel like this is another one that most are going to be just fine between 2 and 3 coats depending on application style and nail length. Now, for being a somewhat warmed pink tone shade, I still felt like this one was really flattering even on my skin tone, and as you're seeing, obviously, I'm very warm toned and I really enjoyed it. I think it was a really nice take on the typical winter colors that we see. The sparkles in this one are super dense, and it gives you this really nice, pretty sparkly effect overall. I feel like the video, it's not doing it just as much justice as I would like. I think it's something that you would need to see in person. I'm holding the bottle up right next to me as I talk right now, and it's just super sparkly. Like I said, it's like I would describe it as a very dense, sparkly holographic effect. The particles are just a touch larger than I would say your average Spectraflare, and it gives you a very blingy factor overall. After topping with top coat, I had no texture whatsoever. Everything was smooth and glossy to the touch. The final polish in the trio is one that has already been released for a little bit now. This is, once again, not a new shade, but it is coming along in the trio for the promotion. This is Brighton, described as a full coverage diamond holographic soft nude. So this one is a little bit on the jelly-like side, sort of. It felt more like a crelly, if that makes sense. It's between a cream and a jelly, whereas Cadence and Everly felt more like a jelly-like. This one does have like almost like a creamy type feel to it, but still did retain some jelly-like features to me. Now this one, I do feel like most would probably lean more towards 3 coats for full coverage. If you don't have any free edge, I could probably see you needing to just stop at 2, but I do feel like 3 will suit this one best. At 3 coats, I didn't see any of my smile lines showing. Everything was good to go. Now this type of nude, I would say, is one of the more warm type nudes. It's kind of almost, I want to say it's almost got like a yellowish undertone, but I don't think that really does it justice. It is an off pan almost. If you have the Pixie Godiva in your possession, it's almost like that for the base. Now this one is very similar to the other two in the super sparkly factor, and it's just very pretty. I could see this being a really nice polish for New Year's coming up as well. Now the Winter Trio is currently released on Zoya's website. I will link you guys below to it. If you use the code SPARKLE between now and the end of December, you will receive free shipping as well as an 8-ounce Remove Plus in the big flipper, which is awesome. That stuff is amazing as well. So I will also link you guys to my blog post if you want to see additional swatch photos and additional review. As always, if you enjoyed the video, please like and subscribe. Thank you so much for watching.